Hey, it's Lindley Oz, and I'm editing this video right now, so I'm going to add this clip into it right here. So this is an addition here as I'm editing. I wanted to let you know up front to please watch this whole video. Middle to end, I have some video clips of this and some news footage. And there was an important mention in one of the videos, it's one that's toward the end, that at approximately 3 a.m., the video cameras at the observatory stopped working, which was just in time so that they could not get any footage of it from the observatory. So that's kind of interesting that they just so happened to malfunction at that time. And you'll see the gentleman toward the end in the news clip discussing this. So be sure and catch this whole video so you can see the video footage. There is a video clip or two of this bright light, and you'll hear all the witnesses' comments and so forth. So stay tuned. Again, I'm going to add this to the beginning of the video so that you know. Thanks so much. Hi, it's Lindley Oz, and this past Friday, well, actually Thursday, there was also some reports. A mysterious streak of light was seen across the U.S. West, and people have ideas, but some of the ideas couldn't possibly be, and nobody has any real answers. There's a photograph of it for you. It's kind of pixely, but that's a photograph of it to give you an idea. It says Americans in the West are still buzzing about a mysterious light that flashed across the sky early Friday, with no confirmed explanation yet for the phenomenon. The light was seen in the early morning hours in the San Francisco Bay Area, as well as in Oregon and Nevada. I'm used to seeing planes early in the morning with lights, but this was different, one witness told claycord.com. This had something coming out of it. It wasn't just the light. I could see it spraying something. It says another witness echoed the comment about the object emitting something. So you have several witnesses that say it was emitting something. This morning when I was leaving for work, before I got into my car, I noticed there was some type of object in the air with a type of floodlight on, and white fog/smoke was billowing out of it, as if something was being sprayed into the air. I tried to take a photo with my iPhone, but it did not come out. This was at 5:58 a.m. I live in Kirkwood, and the object appeared to be just over the area of Clayton Valley Shopping Center at Clayton/Kirker Pass. Could this be fogging for mosquitoes? I was a bit concerned because the object was clearly spraying some substance into the air with the floodlight on. Then the light went off and I couldn't see or hear the sounds from a plane or anything. It was very strange. And then Barry Formslag of Novato, California told KPIX TV the lights he saw were actually orange in color. He said at about 6 a.m. this morning, I came out, I was walking down the driveway, and I looked up at the sky and saw this little orange ball above the redwood trees, Formslag said. All of a sudden, these lights just came down from that little orange ball. Now, it also states the CBS affiliate spoke with Bing Kwok of the Morrison Planetarium at the California Academy of Sciences, who noted, looking at the website of the American Meteor Society, it looks like there are several reports of a large bright object falling through the sky. It's rather unusual in that this one had a rather large tail following behind it. When asked if it's related to last week's solar storm, Kwok said, there's probably no relation between the two. We don't have confirmation as to what it is just yet, Autumn King, a spokeswoman for the Chabot Space and Science Center in Oakland, told the San Francisco Chronicle. It may be space junk, it may be a meteor, but we have no confirmation yet, King said. We're just kind of going off what we're getting from viewers and email and video. The Air Force said there was no missile launch from Vandenberg Air Force Base in Central California on Friday morning. Bob Benjamin, a National Weather Service forecaster, said he had no idea what it could be. There's, as far as I know, no meteorological phenomena associated with that, he told the Chronicle. That being said, NBC Bay Area News reported that it could be a meteor. It says comet, white glow, strange streak in the sky, bright orange light, aliens, UFO. The rumors kept flying in. It says the Chabot Space and Science Center states that a mysterious streak of light that lit up Bay Area skies early Friday morning may have been a meteor. It says Bay Area residents and even some in Southern California and Oregon reported seeing the phenomena, but nobody could figure out what it was. It also comments here. It says Chabot Space Center astronomer Ben Beres told NBC Bay Area that there were a total of 3 events, Thursday and Friday, where people reported seeing something in the sky. 2 of the events occurred Thursday at 9 and 11 p.m., and Friday's event occurred around 6 a.m., Burris said. There was an event today at 6 a.m. It was reported from LA all the way up to Oregon. Burris said it was a fireball of some kind. Nobody knows whether it was a meteor or meteorite or a piece of re-entering space junk. Reports are all fresh right now. Somebody was in their bedroom and the light was bright enough to notice it. Now, if that wasn't enough, and I have included this in the video, you're going to see it just in a moment here. I've got some video footage of all this. It is mentioned, and you'll see it's toward the end, that conveniently at approximately 3 a.m., the cameras at the observatory stopped working just in time to capture any footage of it. So please stay tuned, watch the rest of this video. It's pretty amazing.
Mystery lights flashing across the sky. They could be seen from Nevada all the way to the Bay Area, all the way up into Oregon. What were they? That's what we sent Kristen Ayers out to find out. Kristen?
Yeah, tonight a lot of people wondering what those bright lights they were that they saw early this morning. When we went out and asked scientists, they told us they think they know what they are. 6 a.m. Nevada. It was just before sunrise when Barry Formslag looked up.
It was just unbelievable.
An otherworldly sight.
I looked up at the sky and saw this little orange ball about above the redwood trees. All of a sudden, these lights just came down from that little orange ball.
For 15 seconds, Barry was transfixed.
Couldn't tell you what it was.
Scientists are still trying to figure that out, too. Bing Kwok with the California Academy of Sciences says it's possible it was a meteor.
It's rather unusual in that this one appears to have a very broad tail following behind it.
It was spotted in 3 states, Nevada, where this video was shot, California, and Oregon, which astronomers say can mean only one thing.
It had to be way up there, many miles high.
Gerald McKeegan of Oakland's Chabot Space and Science Center spent the day analyzing witness accounts, pouring through pictures like these posted to Instagram, #UFO. His conclusion:
We're thinking maybe it's either a piece of space junk that has fallen out of orbit into our atmosphere, or it might have been some kind of a missile test launch.
They say the object was moving too slowly to be a meteor, and that tail looks like a vapor plume. Whatever it was, Barry says it was extraordinary.
It was an interesting morning.
Now, scientists checked to see if Vandenberg Air Force Base had launched any missiles today, if that could be the culprit. The Air Force Base said it had not. These experts are saying if it was indeed a missile launch, it would have had to come from the ocean, so it would have had to have been a Navy vessel. We still have no confirmation of that, Ken.
So the mystery continues, what you're telling me, Kristen.
Yeah, to some extent it does. Space junk, meteor, we don't really totally know.
California. What was that object with a curvy white tail? You might have seen it. Calls and pictures poured into our newsroom earlier this morning, so we sent Brian Heap to find some answers. Brian?
Kelly, cue the eerie music, right? Anytime we start to see mysterious objects in the sky, the conspiracy theories will come out. Even the experts agree whatever was in the sky at 5:59 this morning was most definitely unusual.
Right up there. How about those trees? Kind of high.
Jennifer Heights was struck by something she saw during her Friday morning jog. For about 30 seconds, she saw this object moving high in the sky above her Roseville neighborhood.
I'm like, just keep running.
She thought it was some type of aircraft, but then realized it was too high.
It was like a bright light, like maybe a spotlight, kind of like if you were to see a spotlight up in the sky from a helicopter or something.
Heights quickly grabbed her phone and snapped some pictures. So did many others as the KCRA Facebook page lit up with comments about meteors, UFOs, and the arrival of transformers.
Come on in.
The search for answers took us to the Community Observatory in Placerville, where Charlie Coburn is a volunteer and amateur astronomer.
That'd be cool if it was a comet, but there's no comets. It's supposed to be that bright.
Coburn showed us pictures from the observatory's brand new camera that records all the activity in the night sky. But, and this may only add to the conspiracy theory, the observatory's camera stopped recording at 3:30 this morning, so it doesn't have any video of the object. Coburn showed us a picture of a rocket launch from the past and said what he saw this morning looked just like that.
Could it have been an Earth-grazing bolide? Maybe so. Let me think about that one.
For now, he's just as baffled as anyone.
It's pretty neat, though. So hopefully you guys will figure it out, because I want to know.
I want to show you a map now provided by Charlie Coburn, that amateur astronomer. He took the data from several reported sightings and used it to try to triangulate where the object was. He says it seems to have been off the southwestern coast. Coburn says he is confident this was not an effect of all the solar eruptions and activity going on right now. His best guess is a rocket from Vandenberg Air Force Base, but I called the base today, and a spokesman said it wasn't from there.